Hi guys, it's Lexi, and today I'm going to be filming what is hopefully going to be a helpful video for you guys. It's basically going to be a how I film and edit my videos, because I get a ton of comments asking things like, what do you use for vlogging, how do you edit your videos, where do you get your music, that sort of stuff. And I'm just going to be going over all the basics in this video, and I think I'm going to do like little cutaways so you can see what exactly I do on my computer and all that. So without further ado, I'm going to get started, and I am so hot under these studio lights, I swear I always am. So starting off with the basics of how I film / cameras, what I use for filming my main channels is a Canon Rebel T3i with the Sigma 30mm lens. I think it's like the art one. I'll link it below if I can find it. I got it for my birthday or something, and yeah, this is a really good set. I think the Sigma 30mm kind of makes the background more blurred. I don't use it that well because I kind of still show my background, but it's a really good lens. And then I also have the kit lens, but basically ever since I got this lens, I've been using it non-stop. So yeah, if you're looking for a good camera, that's the one that I use. And then for vlogging on my vlog channel, which if you didn't know, I vlog, I use the Canon PowerShot L330HS. I got a lot of questions. This is what it looks like. It's just this little black camera, and it works really well. Even though I cracked it, it's good quality, and I got it for like a little over $100. I really want the G7X, but this is like a seventh of the price, so I would recommend this as well. And then for lighting on my videos, I use Square studio lights. I got them from eBay, and I feel like they make all the difference. I don't know the exact brand since I did get them off eBay like for Christmas, but you can see what they look like, and if you just type in Square like studio box lights, you'll probably find something similar to them. They are very convenient and make your videos look a lot better, and you can film like any time of the day. But what does get annoying is the light bulbs burn out somewhat frequently, so I have to go on Amazon and order more of those. My hair is insanely staticky today, so excuse that. But now moving on to the editing portion of this video, which a lot of you guys seem to be interested in. I use Final Cut Pro. It's available on Macs only, I think, and I also used to use iMovie, but I don't really use that anymore, but that one's a lot cheaper if you're looking for it. Final Cut Pro is $300, iMovie's like $15, I think. I'm gonna be using the footage from my vegan plus gluten-free grocery haul to show like how I edit a video normally, so make sure you go watch that if you haven't yet. But the very first thing I do after I film my video is I get the footage and I make an event for it in Final Cut Pro, and then I do a project with whatever the video title is, if that makes sense. You'll be seeing what's going on right now, and then I just import all the footage into there and just wait for it to load, and then that way I don't have to go through like importing it to Photos first and then putting it on Final Cut Pro. It's also a lot quicker, and I think it saves storage. And the first thing that I do is I just do a rough cut of the video. I go through the footage and cut out parts where I was just like looking at my phone, or I messed up and stuttered or something, and I just get like all the basic talking pieces done, if that makes sense. And once I've done that, I go back to that footage and I add the music and transitions. So you know I gotta have the basic ukulele background music, or maybe something else if I feel like mixing it up. And if there's cutaways or something, or just I want to add transitions, I will add some sort of cool looking transitions in there as well. And then for my intro, I get a lot of my intro music on SoundCloud. Feel free to go check out my stream. You can get a lot of like uncopyrighted music from there, and I love SoundCloud. I'm on there so much more than Spotify, so I would highly recommend that. And once I get a song, I sort of get the part where like the beat drops, or a cool maybe 15 to 30 second bit of it, and I edit a cool intro like this. I look through the song and I see like places where the beat changes, or a little thing I can make the footage go to, if that makes any sense. And then I'll just edit different clips to go with the music, and then I'll add effects to that. Like maybe I'll do a white filter on it, maybe I'll do like a little 3D filter. Those are found just on like the basic Final Cut Pro effects, and then I think it turns out pretty cool. It takes a lot of time, but once you keep doing it, you'll find out how to make really cool looking and professional intros. Then I add my outro, and I made my outro a while ago. I can do a full video on how to make an outro, but I just have the same footage that I use for all my videos for my outro. You'll see it in this one too. It's basically like this colorful thing that has my usernames in it and my last video and subscribe, and then I just put that at the end of my video. I insert the last video I uploaded. I kind of like shrink it down to fit in the space, and I put it there, and then that way you can just click on my last video from the end of that video, and that's basically it. It's pretty simple the way I make my videos. Of course it depends like video to video, but for a basic talking video, which is most of my videos, that is what I will do. And if I'm doing a video that's that's more fancy, like say an outfits of the week video, I'll do kind of the same routine for that, except I'll add not really a background music for the video, but more of like a cool song that I can do like a voiceover to. To do voiceovers, I'll show what you do. You just go on a drop down menu and press voiceover. It's pretty simple and you can do it over and over until you get it right. And when I'm editing outfit of the week videos, it really is pretty similar, just sometimes I'll add text boxes in there to show the day of the week or the clothing I wear. My editing style kind of varies per video, so this is more of like a really basic outline, if that makes sense. And if you're looking to up your videos with cool text and transition, I would recommend Pixel Film Studios. I use their stuff for a lot of my videos. Basically, there's like all sorts of transitions, overlays, light things, I don't know. I only have their transitions thing and their sort of text box file. I don't really know how to describe it. I kind of suck at this, but they make your video look really cool, and I've noticed a lot of YouTubers use their stuff, so I will have that linked below. By the way, nothing in this video is sponsored. It's like 30 bucks per pack of effects, but they do have sales, and I think it's well worth it. So if you're looking to kind of up your YouTube game there and make it look even more professional, I'll have that below. And I kind of forgot to mention what I use to edit is this computer. You can see I have this pretty cute case on it. It is a MacBook Pro. Oops, I was watching my own video to like duplicate this setup, but it is the MacBook Pro 13-inch Retina display. I think I got it on Black Friday and it's really good. So far I like it. I broke my last one, but this one is going strong and it's really good for video editing. But I would recommend getting an external hard drive because videos and pictures take up so much room on your computer. I'm constantly having to delete stuff. So that's why I got a 1 terabyte kind of storage thing. It was only like $50 on Amazon. So I will also link that below if anyone wants to see that. And one more thing I'm going to throw in this video is how I make my thumbnails. I get questions on that as well, and I use PicMonkey.com. It is so simple, and I'm just gonna do a little voiceover cutaway thing showing how I do that because they really are really easy to make, and it takes me not that long to make them unless I'm doing some super fancy edit. But let's be real, that doesn't happen very often. Most of the time I'll do some sort of cute basic collage. So first what I do is I just go on PicMonkey.com and I go on collage and I just pick all the pictures that I want to use in my collage, and then I set the dimensions to 1280 by 720, and that's like the exact thumbnail proportions, so make sure you got that. And then just drag your pictures in, arrange them however you like, and I prefer the way it looks without like a border in there, but it's up to you. And then I also just kind of zoom in and out on the pictures so that you can't see like that it was screenshotted. And once the collage is good, I send it off to the editor, and the first thing that I usually do is I'll go on these little overlay things. You can use your own if you want, but I like the ones they have on there. And the one that I always go to is called labels or banners sometimes, and I'm just using this one today. You can kind of size it however you like. This collage kind of had a bit of an earthy vibe, so I picked this green color, really pretty, and then I go on the frames and I go on simple edge and make it so it's only one color, and then I use this little tool so that it's the exact same color as the overlay, and it looks real nice. And then I make sure it's at 11 thickness, and the next thing I do is I go over to text. I like to use a font that I have because the fonts on there are kind of ugly, and then I put whatever the video is. This was just a vlog. That is all that I do. It usually doesn't take too long unless it's like a super fancy thumbnail, and yeah, that is what you gotta do to have your thumbnails be poppin'. So that is it for how I film and edit my videos. Like I said before, it varies per video, but that is usually kind of my routine. And if you guys have any other questions on what I use or my techniques, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will definitely reply to you. And I also forgot to mention, just utilize the effects on Final Cut Pro because they are amazing. You can pretty much do anything on there. There's like kaleidoscope effects, prism, old TV, background noise canceller. I don't really know, but they are really cool. So hopefully this video helped you and you enjoyed watching it. I am once again burning up under my studio lights, but it makes the video look better, so it's worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week. A room tour may or may not be coming somewhat soon. So yeah, bye guys. I can't say